Hi, good morning everybody. I'm doing a quick walkthrough in JWT security, learn about JWTs, where they are used and how they need to be secured. Basically, this is a good room. It gives you different options, for example, token-based authentication, and this is the labs, the sensitive disclosure information, signature, mistake, lifetime, and cross-service. This is little nice trick case one. Okay, of course, I open the lab. Of course, they give us two things that they are here list. First of all, you can go the reading, but basically, usually we do username, password, then you have a session, the cookies, then the rise of the API. So now we have token-based session management, and usually the standard, there's not really standard, but most uses authentication bureau. Then you have the token, which is basically this one, authorization bureau, and you put your token here, send it to the API for authentication. So we interested in JWT type of token. API project, of course, in this example they give us the structure of the room. So we have you send a request to the API. We have X, we change it depending on the example 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, this we have username is user and the password. We have also the admin. So they give us his start machine, and they said what is the common header used for the for JW request. The common header is authorization. That's how you okay, we talk that. So basically they give us the structure of the room, so we can test. For example, if I go for example 1, so to make sure we are in same things. So if I go example 1, that's the IP, so we know how to contact our endpoint API. So we have the token, and now we can start practice. You can see the token has the first one, the header, the claim, and then you have the signature at the end. Can we decode this one? Let's try. If I copy it and you go to the website, they mention JWIO. If we put there, we say the algorithm HS256, and you have user, we have password now. Oh, they give us it's my flag there for the next one, but we'll come back to this, and then we have the signature. So we can use this one, but let's not, before we jump in that ones, let's go back to where we are, and then we have the JSON Web Token, and they said we have the header, you have the payload with the claim, and then you have the signature to verify the token authenticity. So we have the header, the payload is the body of the token which contains the claim. As you can read about it, we have the signature to verify the legitimacy of the token, the JWT. Then we have the sign-in algorithm. None usually is dangerous. Of course, it's for testing or server communication. That's fine. We have symmetric, which means you have only one key for decrypt and encrypt. So the secret key. The asymmetric key, it means use private key and the public key for to decode it. So basically, that's type of cryptography used, so that one is fine. So if we say this one is said the HS256 usually is a symmetric key, so let's go straight. So we can go to the labs, guys, because you can read about it. The 256, this one is asymmetric, so we have now that one. And then what is the name used for the encryption? I think this maybe another room will come for this. I think maybe TryHackMe will do in another room for this. So JWT can be encrypted and called JWE. It's not part of this room for now. I think they might do another room for the encryption. I'm not sure about that. Now we can start this room. First of all, the first thing we deal with this type of JWT is sensitive information disclosure. It means you send in the claim, the JWT has sensitive information on it. Like for example, a content-based session management approach. Usually in PHP, you go to session of var data, you put password, clear text, and or private information like IP and all of that. For example, develop mistake, you have a payload and then you edit in the token. That's wrong. Like in our case here, for example, we can call example 1 and you can see our reply we got. Funny enough, we got disclosure information, we got user password and that one, and of course this is disclosure information, which is dangerous for development. So there we go, the flags. The fixed values such as password or flag should not be added as a claim in the job. It will be sent client side. Instead, these values should be secured, stored, server side in the backend. So we don't send these things. So we have that. What the hint? I didn't see the hint. The flag is hidden. Okay. Now the next problem in this type of JWT is signature validation mistake. Basically, it means it's not validated at all, no verification with signature at all. So for example, if you go to example 2, let's test the example 2 here so to understand what it means. So if I go and send to example 2 and remember put password 2, it gives me the token, and this is that's a signature. So let's authenticate. If I want to authenticate, we authenticate with this one. As instead, let's try to authenticate with it. So if I need to put username, let's put user, that's not an issue. And then example, we are in 2. Yeah, example in 2. Let's put our token there. So we got this token from example 2. Sorry guys. You are not an admin, but it's fine, that's not an issue. But also if I remove the signature and just leave the dot, just make sure you leave the dot, because if you don't leave the dot it tell you bad read enough segment. So you need to add that dot because the format need to stay. But if you go that, it said me you are not an admin, so you're not checking the signature. So that's what exactly the problem is. So we have modified admin claim in the payload, and we'll come back to this. So the fix is always always be verified, or additional factors such as certificate should be used to server communication. So we need to have the signature verification. So now if I go to, because it's not verifying the signature, so where is it? With the full one. So if I take this one now, so we have admin equals 0. I can tell him, okay, change it to me to admin equal 1, because it's not verifying signature. The signature doesn't mean any sense. I don't need it. So you just need to copy there. So I can just go there and come back to this one and say, because now we're not, the system is not verifying the signature. If it was verifying signature, we're not able to do this. Oh, I need to change this. And I'm admin. So he picked up the admin, he got a payload because I tricked her, because I was able to trick because the signature is not verified. If the signature verified, I'm not able to do this. So now we are an admin and we got our flag. So that's part of the problem we have there. So let's get our flag there. The next one, what was this one? No signature at all. Now downgrade it to none. So basically Another common issue is Signet algorithm downgrade. JWT support none, but usually used for testing, which effectively means that no Signet is used. While this may sound silly, the idea behind the standard was to server-server communication, but sometimes developers forgot to do the check-in, and that's how the trick will come. So now practice example number 3. So if we go number 3, let's clear this. Let me get a request, not authentication number 3. So we got the key in 3. So if I go request to user, put number 3 here. I need to remove the token. So if I get now this, it tell me you are not welcome user, not admin. If I try to trick it and say I'm admin, he tell me you're not authorized, you're not an admin. So cool. The development mistake, you can then alter the admin user. So what I was trying to do, so we got authentication to the IP received and verify the user that perform this attack. You will need to manually alter the algorithmic claim in the header to be none. You can use CyberChef for this. Base of options, submit again, first accepted. Even the signature is no longer valid. As changes have been made, you can then alter the admin. So we don't care about the signature, we care about the algorithm. So what we can do, remember this part here, the first one is where we are now, this one. So if we take the header only, the one that have the algorithm, which is basically this one, I can just take this one and I can go to our friend I need to base 64 and then algorithm is none. And here's very interesting part. This the JWT standard, you need to remove that equal. But let me show you. If I take this one as it is, let me show you something. If I go there, let's start with the user. Let me show you what I mean. It should not work when you need to remove that equal, because the standard doesn't have the equal on it. So if I put this there, what? Oh, it is, doesn't complain. Did I do something wrong? I'm not admin. I forgot to do this. I think you need but I did a downgrade. What's wrong here? Just give me a second. Confused now. Where is the full one? So this is our oh, I need to add that admin one so we can what happened? Right. So if I put admin 1, I have this one, but we need to change in the algorithm. Let's there one step so we don't so we now see what exactly happening here. Remember here, I'm not changing the algorithm yet. I'm just changing the trying to play admin. So I'm only changing the admin one. So if I say this could not be resignator verification failed, cool. Now what we can do is, now we downgrade the algorithm to none. To do none, we need to remove that part. So to remove that part, we can come back to our CyberChef and we copy this. And we paste that one to none. It's not supposed to work, because if I'm not mistaken, this equal need to be removed. Because if you look here, it tell you where's that error? It tell you that correctly in base 64 URL, note that padding equal must be omitted as per the standard. So I'm not TryHackMe the room accept it. Usually that equal thing should be, we should remove it. Well, we got the flag, so it's the same things. So basically we downgrading the algorithm to none in the header, and we can get the flag fine. So let's so I hope I explained it nicely. Otherwise I'm mistaken in the, I think I did mistake, because they said there where URL in count base 64. Where is URL base 64? I only use base 64. Is there URL base 64 here? I don't see where is URL. In any case, so we can remove that minus. I'm not sure exactly what URL base 64. So basically, if I remove this, so we can just remove this minus, and we can get the none here. So we are cool here in this part. So let's continue. Which one? This is the none, so we need to remove the none. If multiple signature algorithm should be supported, the supported algorithm should be supplied, so we don't allow a hacker to downgrade to any. We need to define the algorithm we use. Weak symmetric secret. So we're talking about symmetric, so the public and private. Okay, if symmetric signature algorithm use, the security of JWT relies on the strength and entropy of the secret used. If a weak secret is used, it may be possible to perform offline cracking. We'll try this one now. For this example, the weak secret we use which number 4. Let's start with number 4 first before we jump. Clear. Where is the request? The authorization. I need to send the request number 4. So we got the token. Let's copy vim jwt.txt, and we can copy that. Now they give us we can get this the list of the keyword that we need to use for JWT, so we can use them. And then and then we have hashcut. We can use hashcut to crack it. I have someone in the Discord, they said they have a problem with this hashcut, so oh, I already did this, guys, before I start the room, so I already cracked it when I did the room, so it doesn't take long, so it's fine. You can run the command and you find it. So the secret is secret. So now, once you know what the secret is, you can forge a new admin token to recover the flag. So we know it's secret. So what we can do is we can just take our key here, we can go back to this one, and I can say admin, but we have now our secret key. It's weak secret, but it still work for us. So we can generate a signature for our modification, and we can just copy that, and then let's do this. Let's test it before we jump. Let's use the one we have now first to make sure there's no cheating. This is post 4, username admin, we send it to 4. So if I do this one, authorize you not admin. So now we make sure that, so the one that we have before we modified, before we cracked, when we got the secret and we change it. So now let's try this one. So this one we have the secret, we change it to one admin. Let's try to try this one. And we are an admin. So now we'll be able to crack it because we have that. So the secret need to be always strong enough to be stable. So we can't use the next one is signature algorithm confusion. And the last common issue with signature validation is when algorithmic confusion attack can be performed. It is similar to non-downgrade attack. However, it is specifically happen with confusion between symmetric and asymmetric signature algorithm. If a symmetric signature algorithm, for example RSA, is used, it may be possible to downgrade the algorithm to HS256. In this case, some library will default back to using the public key as a secret for the symmetric signing algorithm. Since the public key can be known, you can forge the valid signature by using, it's a bit tricky to, and they give us here practical example 5. In this similar to example 3, except this time the non-algorithm is not allowed. However, once you authenticate to the example, you will also receive the public key. So let's try to find the number 5. Okay, number 5, let's number 5. So here they give us the key and we have the token. So because that's the public key, so they give us, it's common to find the public key, so that's why they give us. Sometimes the public key is even embedded as a claim in the request, a response. You must downgrade the algorithm to HS256 and then use the public key as the secret sign. Of course, here they tell us is we need to do some changes here in the library. It seems doesn't work directly, and line 143. So vim 143, what they said, 143, 146, 143, 146, 143, 143, 4, 5, 6. So we got these 3 of them off, 4 of them off, and then they give us script. Let me get it here. Vim JWT.py, and then I need to add my public key here. Where is my public key? You need to add all of it, huh? And now we need to also change to my admin, and then the Python machine is in .python.w, so py line 10. I did this wrong. What's wrong here? Note, we recommend that you use attack box in this practical using the favorite text editor. You will also need to tamper with library algorithm in line 2.5. We downgrade into 2S256 practical. I did this room, what the hell? Import, did we did a mistake here when 146 and run the script. You're using your own VM. Import partial inline model. It has no attribute in code. Do I run in the wrong Python or something? Wow, if I didn't do this room, import JWT. He's complaining about the first one. Did we do something wrong here? It's 43, 45, 44, 55, 46, these lines. That's what I did, so Python 3. Python 3. What I'm running it here? I'm running it in Python 3. Hold on a minute. User library Python 3.9. Distribution. No, it's not. There is no dist in 0.9. It's only in Python 3. Distribution Python 3. The hell? Don't tell me he's playing with me with the name. I was right, because we called it JWT, it got confused. It's calling itself. Sheesh, sometimes. Because we named the JWT-PY. So we got this one now. Hey, sometimes you get confused here. Sorry guys, choose the correct names. Now we can call the API admin number 4. We can call it now. Which example we are in? Number 5, I think. We are in 5, so let's fix that one. And now we are admin. So the name of the Python was running in loop, that's why I couldn't find it. So okay. Next one, the lifetime. Lifetime is basically the XP. Where is it? If you look, for example, here, you find it. Where is it? Why it's not there? It should be somewhere here. Huh. Very strange. I thought it's there. A common issue is the AXP value is set too large, so before verifying the signature of a token, the lifetime of the token should be calculated to ensure that the token has not expired. Okay, so and the variable is expired value is too large, or the token will be valid for too long and might even never expire. With cookies, the cookie can be expired because the server side or the browser. So another approach is to use a refresher token. You get a new token to test the API. Practical example number 6. In this example, the JWT implementation did not specify an expiration value, meaning the tokens are permanently persistent. Use the token below to recover your flag. So if we take this one, because it's fixed, or what? Let's test it first before we jump. It's a JWT user is already admin is 1, so it's an application side. So this one is straightforward. So 6, we can have the token here. For the moment, I thought, wow, why that Python script is not working. Basically, this one is being we found the token, we stole it somewhere, and because it doesn't expire, we can keep using it. So the fix is use an XP function in the this one. An XP value should be added to the claim. Once added, most library will include reviewing the expiry time of the JWT. So for example, this is the language. No, the cross relay, what's going on? The cross relay is basically when you have, it's better to explain it in the image. You have a main server that authenticates, and then you have two apps. So basically, if you follow now, a user, for example, log in, and he authenticates to the server. The server said, oh, okay, you're not an admin. So you go here as a user, you try to be an admin, you're not able to log in. So that's fine. If you authenticate now as an admin, it's true. This application allow him get admin, but this one will receive again, he think is admin, but is not admin, because this application doesn't check, because it's more like it trusts the server. The server is not their job to say, it just say admin, but this application didn't verify that the request is for itself, for application A. To play this game, they give us here, we have the new example 7, but we have an application A, and then we need to add the application and app A. So let's clear this to clear it in a simpler term. This is authorization. Where's the one for calling? So we're going for 7, and I think cap letter or small letters, small letter A. So we have example application A. We need to have application app A, so we need to add another one here. So this is 7. Need to add the application app A, so make sure that everything is correct. So we have password 7, application A, example is 7. So we have we send the request to example A, okay? A. So let's call it. Oops. Username equal user. What I did wrong here? There are two endpoint, namely example 7 underscore app A and example app A. Username is user. Password 7, application app A. Username user, password 7, application app A. I think it only requests to admin. Method is not allowed for the requested URL. Sometimes when I get a blind and I can't see what I'm doing wrong. Curl post T username. Let's miss user, password 7, application app A. Password 7, application. It's correct. Application app A. Example 7. I got lost now. Let me go back to what I'm doing. I'm calling it, so I don't need to put example 1. curl minus h. What I'm doing wrong? Username, user, password 7. Authenticate to example 7 using the following data. It's example 7, so the endpoint, I got confused now. So we have the token for the app A, and then we can use the token to authenticate to example 7 using app A. We notice that an audience claim is added by "you are not an admin." We can verify that by sending that. For a moment I got confused. Oh, that's why you put example, that's why you put the endpoint. I got confused. Example 7, and you put app A here. So let's start with the user, and then let's use our I'm confused by the endpoint and the authentication. Sorry guys. So if I take now this token, welcome, you are not admin. If we try to cheat, we are not an admin. So let's clear that. Let's come back. So we know we are not admin. So basically we are in these things. Now use this token in both admin and user request to request you make to example A and example B. You will notice that while app A accept the token, you are not an admin, and app B does not accept the token as his audience is incorrect. Okay, so let's try now. So let's do the user. Let's throw it to now to app B. Invalid audience, even if I put an admin. So you know that because the other one we got it for application A, not application B. So that's what we got here in this part. Now authenticate example 7 using the following data. So we're going to application B. So let's authenticate 7, but this time we authenticate to application B. So basically we are in this part with the this one we try to authenticate to B. So if authentication to B, it tell us we got that. Now we can use that token you will notice that an audience is added again and you are admin this time. Let's confirm we are admin. We're using application B because we got a token for application B. So we need to put the token now in application B. So I'm using the authentication. I got it for application B. I'm putting the this one, the token I got for application B, this one. I'm putting it now in example 7 application B. So if I do that, it says welcome admin, you are an admin, but there is no flag for you. Now here's the question. As I said, now use the token again to say on both applications, see what happened. So basically after we become admin here, look for application A. Now it just will think I'm admin. Let's do that. What we can do now, if I go to application A, look what happened. I'm using the token of application B, but I'm sending it to application A. And guess what? We are an admin. Welcome admin, you are the flag. So the application A didn't even test where I got the token from. It just trust the server without checking. The server just said you are admin in application B, but A, it just read the first thing, admin is true, and it gave me the access. And that's the mistake of this things. So that's sorry about the confusion here in this part of the so we got the admin authorization for application A, and now we admin. So I hope that it explained, and I hope it's clear, guys. Thank you very much, and have a question, please give a comment, and please like and share. Thank you very much, and have a good day.